Greetings, my YouTube friends. This is Guru Too Cool coming to you yet again on the People's Connection. Thanks a lot for joining. Today's discussion, we're going to talk about Larry Wilmore at the 2016 White House Correspondence Dinner with President Barack Hussein Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. I got to tell you, Larry had me busting up, cracking up. I was in tears most of the time. I got to tell you, I was paying attention to not only his jokes, but I was paying attention to the way the crowd responded. From the black people who had some of their noses up in the air, they were acting sedity, showing out, acting in front of white folks, and then you had white people who were squirming in their chairs because they couldn't handle some of the rawness of Larry's jokes. It was satire. It was funny. Anyways, I got to tell you some of my most favorite points. But first of all, I got to tell you about the opening. I didn't like how Larry started off with, "Welcome to Negro Night." That was in poor taste. By now, you would think that Larry would know that we've graduated to African Americans. We haven't called ourselves Negroes so long. It's pathetic. He is old, I get that, but he should have known better.
Welcome to Negro Night here at.
And here comes one of my other favorite ones.
Ask a follow-up question. Hey, well, I'm ready to project tonight's winner. Anyone that isn't watching the Situation Room.
Yeah, look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, he's pissed. And he's ready to do another one I like too, right here.
You look terrible.
Uh-oh.
No, you do, man. I mean, look at you. Your hair is so white, it tried to punch me at a Trump rally.
I think, yeah, Obama liked that one too.
No, man, you came in here looking like Denzel. Now you're going out looking like Grady from Sanford and something.
Okay, and then we get to the moment where he starts talking about when Obama was going after Osama bin Laden. Watch this.
You know, Mr. President, a couple of years ago during this dinner, you were like killing Osama bin Laden. Remember that? Who are you killing tonight? Can't be print journalism. That industry's been dead for a while now, right?
The looks on their face.
I'm just kidding. Shout out to the print media. No, really, you have to shout. They're like all over 70 now. Follow-up is nice. Oh, by the way, MSNBC here tonight? No? Which actually now stands for missing a significant number of black correspondents. Am I wrong? If you guys see they like fired Melissa Harris Perry, they
Look at all these
Joy Reid,
stone faces.
I heard they put Chris Hayes on probation because they thought he was related to Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's wrong. MSNBC got rid of so many black people. I thought Boko Haram was running that network. What was going on? I should say some of America's finest black journalists are here tonight. Don Lemon's here too. Hey Don, how's it going? Alleged journalist Don Lemon, everybody.
Watch him flip the finger. Oh.
Al Sharpton was also against Harry Tubman replacing Andrew Jackson in the $20 bill. He praised Jackson, saying he was a tremendous president. After the grave, Andrew Jackson replied, "What did that jigaboo say?" That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm just the reporter, you guys. I'm the reporter, Mr. President. Did Larry Wilmore say jigaboo on Obama's last? I did. I honestly did.
And here we come upon the moment when he rags on Donald Trump.
Try and be more presidential. It's true. He's serious about it too. So he says that now, when he boasts about his genitalia during a debate, he's only going to refer to it as his President Johnson. LBJ? Oh, very good. And I can't understand why everybody treats Donald Trump with kid gloves. And then I realized they're the only gloves that'll fit his stupid little baby hand. But actually, frankly, Donald Trump, his campaign is inspiring. Mass violence. And whenever I turn to the TV, I see Trump's family campaigning for him, gushing all over him. Or as it's also known as Morning Joe. Have you seen Morning Joe? Oh, come on, guys, seriously. No, you know it. Guys, Morning Joe has their head so far up Trump's ass, they bumped into Chris Christie. You know that's true. You know I'm not lying. You know that's true. But guys, I am not surprised Donald Trump is happening to America because I watch movies. I do. And every time there's a black president, something always comes to destroy the earth. Always. Sure. Ted Cruz has vowed to stay in the race. Man.
Now you gotta watch this lady. She yawns and it's funny.
Jay Simpson said that guy's just hard to like.
Watch this lady coming up. Got her mouth all the way open. I'm gonna get right in on her.
That's true.
Watch it.
There's a joke going around the internet that Ted Cruz
God.
is actually the Zodiac killer. Right? I'm not making that up. Come on, that's absurd. Some people actually liked the Zodiac killer. All about you, Mr. President. You've got 7 months left, and we should enjoy every moment of it. That's right, soak it in, people. I don't know when we're getting a black president again. I mean, they're not even going to let Morgan Freeman be president in movies anymore for a while.
Watch Morgan's face.
President and First Lady will return to private time.
He's not too happy.
For you guys, nobody to wash dishes. Just think, Mr. President, in less than a year, you'll be playing golf every day. So things won't be that different. Great. And this is your last year in office, right? So now your legacy begins. So I want to talk about what you're leaving behind. And I don't mean the black Jesus in the Lincoln bedroom. No, I'm just saying, make sure you take all of your culturally specific items with you so you can get your security deposit back, Mr. President. Quick impression of the next president moving in. What's cocoa butter? I've never heard of such a thing.
At this point, I'm really glad that Larry Wilmore cleans it up for the president as he ends his session here.
But I have to say, when it's all said and done, Mr. President, after 8 years in the White House, we are really going to miss Michelle. We really are. Thank you for being a good sport, Mr. President, but all jokes aside, let me just say how much it means for me to be here tonight. I've always joked that I voted for the president because he's black. And people say, well, do you agree with his policies? No, I said, I agree with the policy that he's black. I said, as long as he keeps being black, I'm good. People say, what about Iraq? Is he still black? But behind that joke is a humble appreciation for the historical implications for what your presidency means. When I was a kid, I lived in a country where people couldn't accept a black quarterback. Now think about that. A black man was thought by his mere color not good enough to lead a football team. And now, to live in your time, Mr. President, when a black man can lead the entire free world. Words alone do me no justice. So, Mr. President, if I'm going to keep it 100, yo, Barry, you did it, my nigga.
And that little coon act right there, he didn't have to do. I wish he didn't do that at the very end. That was uncalled for. Okay, so I left you some of my favorites from Larry Wilmore at the 2016 White House Correspondence Dinner. I left you with all of my favorites. It gave me a good laugh. Like I said, I was in tears. What I liked the most, I think, out of just pure comedy, a satire. What I like about it is the crowd. They were pretty. They sucked actually. The crowd was. They were stiff. I know they were mostly the media, and they just didn't like how Larry reamed them all. And really, he could have did a way better job as far as reaming the media. I loved how he gave the dig on print media. They certainly didn't like it. The looks on their face was just stone cold. But some of the black folks even that they had in the audience, I think they were stuffy. They were a little too stuffy, and crowds like that I don't appreciate. Anyways, I love them because they are our pioneers, and they've been out there doing a lot of the footwork for some of us who don't do the work. So I love them, but this crowd, they suck. They sucked. Larry, thumbs up. You had me rolling, bruh. I didn't like your little ghetto moments at the very beginning, talking about it was a Negro night, and then at the very end talking about my nigga. I think that's disrespectful to other African Americans. I mean, I thought we grew up from that. I know a lot of the youngsters still call each other niggas and stuff like that, to where they got even other cultures calling us niggas. But to do that at an event like that, it was so in poor taste, and it just goes, and you're too old for that anyways. So anyway, with that said, thank you for viewing my vlog. If you haven't subscribed to the People's Connection Guru Too Cool, please do so right now. I really appreciate your time watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down. Give me a comment if you like. Drop me a line or two and I'll be happy to respond to you. Take care. Peace out. This is Guru Too Cool on the People's Connection. Peace.